Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm out on my trusty Kingsong S22 for a quick little ride. It is -3 outside, and I'm now back from South Africa and for all the sunny weather where I had the Begode Falcon. If there's any questions about the Begode Falcon still, please drop in the comments below and I'll try and answer them. Really nice little wheel, really enjoyed it. I would really like to have ridden that wheel on some gravel trails and stuff, more gravel trails at least, with the knobby tire. So to try that wheel out. I was a little bit surprised at the range. You know, 25 miles, and that is quite short. But it's got a 900 watt-hour battery, so you probably expect that. And it also depends on how fast you ride and so forth. But yeah, it is a beautiful -3 here in the UK. It's the first day really where we had, well, it's been a weekend, and I can get out, and there is some clear skies. It is going to cloud over a little bit later this afternoon, but yeah, just thought myself, get out, get for a ride. I'm testing my Grizzla flow pads. They are really nice. Pretty much if you want a nice set of side pads, then that is pretty epic. I've got a what do you call it, a one wheel Pint S still in a box that I need to unbox. I've got a InMotion E20 that arrived, that I unboxed, took out the box to try out. And I also want to give you guys some feedback on my M10-4. So many videos to come, and I just hope the weather plays with. But yeah, just a quick little update video that I'm back in the UK, and I hope you all are going to have a great 2025. And yeah, I'm just going to go for a quick little ride, and I'll do some footage. I'm going to go down to the pond. I want to see how frozen the pond is. And yeah, so let's get going, and I hope you've been keeping well. So the forest here is sort of that in between mud and frozen. So it's not frozen, but as you guys can see from the ice here, or the water at least. Check here. There's light frost . Light frost on the water. Oh man, it's muddy. Actually, not. It's what do you call it? Just mushy. That's probably the word I'm looking for. There's some horses. I don't want to interfere with them. I want to scare the horses off. Yeah, that's it. I must say, it's probably going to be another, what do you call it? Another 2 months. I think it's the 1st or 2nd of February. February. So it's going to be pretty much about 2 months before it's going to start changing a bit to a little bit of better weather, warmer weather at least. And then also, I hope this summer is going to be just better, drier trails for a little bit longer. Almost feel like last summer I didn't really get enough time to ride because the weather was just really rainy. Oh, beautiful forest. to breathe in deeply to really get that fresh air in the face. Oh, beautiful. You sort of can only get that in like the forest. Early morning rides, epic. Down my hand. One hand is like half frozen. I've also got some, what do you call it? Bought some new wrist guards, glove / wrist guards. So I'll give you guys some feedback on that too. Let's check this pond out. Thick slush. It's now a little bit in the sun, but the pond is not frozen. I was expecting the pond to be frozen, but it's not. Absolutely lovely. I'm gonna go up this hill. I must say, from riding the Falcon, the S22 feels like a beast, like a massive wheel. It feels big, it feels heavy, it feels just like a big, heavy, chunky wheel. But a few rides should sort that out. It's my little jump area. Oof. But as you guys can see, there's like loads of mud in the forest. Can't really go quick because it's like riding on marbles. Must say, this is like when we came back from South Africa. So we left South Africa in, it's about 30 degrees, got on the plane, lovely shorts, t-shirt, let's get going. And then when we landed here in the UK, it was minus, I don't know, I think it was -3 and whatever, and it was snowing. So as we came close to the house, because we took a taxi from the airport back home, just because it was cheaper than parking at the airport. So the taxi driver had to, we missed our turn off because he couldn't stop from the snow. So it was quite interesting, sitting in the front seat, and the guy slides past our turn off just before we got home. It's like, okay. And then it was just snowing, so it snowed for about 2 hours. Nice bit of covering, and then the next morning it was gone again. So didn't really have the, what do you call it, the fun of having the snow for like a day or two. But yeah, it was quite interesting being in someone else's car and it slides past the turn off because you couldn't stop. This is also an E-Class Mercedes, so not a small car. But yeah, summer tires, man. Let me tell you one thingy. Specifically here in the UK, when the weather is wet and cold, I've actually moved to all-season tires. So yeah, I've moved to all-season tires because I can't be asked with having summer tires and then some people chop to winter tires. I think if you're in like Germany and stuff where it's law, then great. But here in the UK, if you get a good rain tire and then all-season tires, man, we never get to drive fast on the roads in any case, because it's always roadworks, 50-mile-an-hour zones, and this and that and the other. So feeling the difference between a summer tire and an all-season tire is very little. They are a little bit more expensive, but they've been lasting very well, and yeah, it's too. They are great in the. Well, they're great in the summer, they're great in the winter, and they're great when it's raining. So it's a win-win all round. But yes, beautiful to be back. I've been checking out some of the new wheels. Oh, my fingers are frozen. I've been checking out the new wheels, like the Pattern S. The Pattern S looks like a really nice wheel. You know, I'm sort of really keen to do something with my S22 this year. Just maybe change it up to maybe or a Pattern or that Apex. But yeah, the Nosfit Apex. What do you guys think of that wheel? I know it's a new brand and whatever, but it looks like a really nice wheel. But also the Pattern. I've always liked the look of the normal Pattern, the version 1 Pattern. And then also now with the Pattern 2 or the Pattern S, looks like they've done some really nice upgrades to it. And I just like the look of the wheel, that like utility style wheel. There's nothing else really. The Kingsong F22, I think it is. It's a big, heavy wheel. You know, for the riding that I do here in the UK, don't really do like massive long distances. I need about 40 miles. If I can get 40 miles without it beeping, then I'm happy. But otherwise, it's I don't need anything heavier. But looks like a nice wheel. Looks like a nice wheel. And then anything from Begode, you know, I've had some feedback. You know, was reading the other day a guy on a Begode Falcon. He was just riding and the wheel just cut out. Now, again, I don't know anything about what happened. You know, people don't usually say that the wheel was crashed or whatever, or they were opening it and fiddling around with the wheel or whatever. So you never know the whole story about it. But man, it makes me concerned that with cutouts. I was watching Duff's video eventually, where he came off his what is it, the new T4, and he fell. All those cars and stuff, man. It's an eye-opener, that's sort of the thing. It's an eye-opener, and you know, it makes you think that, you know, we get so used to these things, and then when the poop hits the fan, you can really hurt yourself. Not that I'm going to stop riding, but it's just you need to be so careful, and we rely so much on these things to keep us upright. That it's always good to wear pads. I've got knee pads, I've got hip pads in this motorcycle trousers as well, D30 protection, and wear like proper boots and stuff for your ankles and your feet. You know, if you wear like skinny shoes that doesn't give you protection on top of your feet, because when you fall flat, you fall with your feet, your toes, your top of your toes. Man, look like a what do you call it? A sliced potato. Man, it's not fun. But yeah, that's what we do. That's why we do it. We enjoy a bit of what do you call it? Excitement, or not excitement, but risk. And that's why we ride these things. It is to explore, have fun, and try not to fall off, jump the wheels, do all these things, why am I now here in the gutter? All the stuff. Let me just get out of here. Oh. Yeah, so that's why we ride these things, is to have fun, explore, ride, something different. You know, I was looking again the other day at electric mountain bikes, just the normal ones, the ones that are locked to the government's silly rule of 15.5 miles per hour. And you know, for a mid-range e-bike, what is it? £5,500 Man, that's for me a price of a full-size motorbike. So it's so hard for me to go out and whoa, spend that money on a on an electric mountain bike that is locked because we can't use the full power of it because the government doesn't allow us to do that. It's like really silly, really. I was commenting on a Twitter as well this morning, where they stopped an e-bike rider, a delivery guy, with his 30 mile an hour e-bike that is illegal. And I fully agree with stopping people if the bike is not roadworthy, or the guy is actually no. If the bike is not made to go 30 mile an hour, let's say it like that, okay? So if you've got a bike that is made to go that speed because it is you bought from the shop to go at that speed. I'm not talking about a normal Halford's 400-pound bike and then they strap like a massive battery and a massive motor into it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a bike that you buy that can go 30 miles an hour, e-bike. And they were saying the bike is not licensed, the bike is not insured. It's like, yes, it's not licensed and insured. You know, I say, why can't we get it licensed and insured? No, because there's no option for it. We cannot go and do it, so we cannot use it. So you can't make this statement that it needs to be licensed and insured. Now that guy was riding something not legal, but I would love to license and register a e-bike like that. Oh, more horses. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. There was horses and then more horses and then dog walkers, and I had to navigate them all just to not spook the horses because they haven't seen this, seen an electric unicycle, so they get a little bit, what do you call it, a little bit spooked. But yeah, you know, let us license and insure these things. I can even go down to the route where I can make the statement is, you know, if they are so worried about these things going like moped speed, you know, this wheel can go to about, what is it, 40 mile an hour, but you know, you never ride it at that speed. But say 30 mile an hour, you know, if it's in a moped, then you have to have a CBT license here in the UK. And you have, like in Switzerland, a little insurance third-party insurance sticker that you stick onto it. You know, there's so many options. Just wake up so we can start riding these things. The same with e-scooters. I'd love to ride an e-scooter, just rather than a motorbike or a car to the office. It makes sense. There's so many different ways that we can regulate the use of other types of transport, you know. And if you want, for instance, this is just an example, if you would like to go faster than 30 mile an hour, then you have to have a full motorbike license. Simple as that. So I don't know, I just wish they would do something, you know, just wake up and just sort of think of a solution so that we can start using these things more, and it's more freely available, more people can start using it. It's always these old people that make the rules or the laws, that sit there in the middle of London riding their Range Rovers around London and calling the shots. You know, it's like you never see the young guys that is really interested in different forms of transport, promoting or in there promoting the stuff. But yeah, just my little bit of annoyance, because these other modes of transport, anything electric scooter, electric bike, electric wheel, one wheels, all of these things is absolutely epic. Okay guys, enough of the complaining. You can see I'm back in the UK. But again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as a little rant video and a little update video, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.